Good afternoon, everyone. It is October 25th. I am doing something that I should have done a month ago, but I got behind and I apologize. But this video is going to kind of recap that initial orientation meeting. I know some people had things come up, were unable to be there, either on shift or other life obligations, which is totally understandable. So this will just be kind of a brief recap, as well as some things that I forgot to mention at that meeting. So first and foremost, I think most of you have hooked up with me and got the new member handbook, as well as your practice instruments. There's a few outliers, which I will get with you here soon. It's not too late. You're not too far behind. Everyone's about the same spot. Honestly, we're doing a really good job on keeping everyone up at the same level. So to begin, let me start by saying thank you for your interest, for your enthusiasm, and for your commitment. Learning a new instrument on top of all the other things that we have, and especially in today's age and all the Rona, thank you. It is a huge endeavor that I'm so excited for everyone listening to this has started. We had the opportunity at the meeting to kind of introduce ourselves and kind of talk a little bit about the band. Unfortunately, I don't have Brock, O'Connor, Bleeker, Kerrigan, Hendy, anyone with me at my house right now that I know of. But a little bit of history about the band. We started the band, and by we, I mean the royal we. The band was started 10 years ago. We just celebrated the 10-year anniversary. Pipe major Eric Bleeker, pipe sergeant Dave Kerrigan, piper Mike West were some of the original pipers. Hendy was on the original band as well. And it was started as a way to kind of give back to the department and just a passion that all the members had. I joined about 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. Brock a little bit before me. O'Connor was piping before that as well. And then there's some other outliers out there. Honestly, the tradition and the groundwork that band built, we're just gonna try and build on. We're so thankful for everything that everyone before us has given, and we're just gonna try and continue that tradition on. Also, we had the opportunity to meet some of our new instructors. Going back, the new approach is going to be kind of a segmented, rather than one person calling all the shots. What I'd really like to see is that different members kind of take up different responsibilities, span of control, all that fire stuff. So my passion is the music. Like, just earlier today, I was in a free seminar learning from Stuart Little, who is a world-class piper. Google Red Hot Chili Pipers and you'll see it. But my passion is the music and the teaching. I enjoy helping others. Cliche. Brock is about the culture. Talk to Brock and Kerrigan about the why we do this. They have some great ideas and some great perspectives, and it's great to just kind of sit down, enjoy a pint or just a nice conversation. O'Connor is very much about the organization, the regimentedness, if that's a word. Just getting to know, all right, on these performances, this is what we're going to do. We're going to practice this march, and getting us all clean, crisp. So we're going to try and tackle that and see how that goes this year. Our instructors, our new bagpipe instructor is Jamie Cuthell. He is an outstanding educator. In the last month already, I've seen huge improvements from previous instruction. He is a world-class piper. He has competed at the World Pipe Band Championships in Glasgow many times. He's also an accomplished solo piper. So he will be doing our instruction. He also is the pipe major for the Queen City Pipe Band, which is Colorado's highest pipe band, as well as the junior pipe band. I'm not sure of their exact title, but he's experienced with teaching with children, so that bodes well for us. His wife, Lindsay, is an accomplished tenor drum instructor, and she will be our tenor drum instructor. So for all you tenor drummers out there, Chief Richardson also has been on the band for those 10 years as well. She's going to be leading us in those tenor drum, as well as she can also facilitate some of the drum instruction for the snare drummers. And we also got to know a little bit about you guys. I'm going to try and rush through a little bit of this because I don't want to take up too much of all of your guys' time. The goals. We talked about the goals of the band. The short-term goal, less than a year, is we wholeheartedly believe that everybody who starts right now can be performing for Chief Jackson's memorial in the IAFF memorial down in the Springs next September. Jamie Cuthell has already said, yep, that's absolutely doable. However, the onus is on every single one of you. It is up to you to take the time out of the day. He's asking 10, 20, 30 minutes tops of practice a day. Just focus practice, and we will build those skills over that time. He's going to do everything he can. I will do everything I can. Everyone in the band will do everything that we can to make sure that you are successful. But ultimately, it does come down on your ability to take that initiative and practice. Okay? So that's the short term, playing the memorial next September. Midterm, 2 to 5 years. Chief Drummond was one of the former band members who passed away untimely. His dream was to play in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin. So with the Emerald Society and Chief West direction, we are going to go out and play on St. Patrick's Day in Dublin in 2022. So again, that's a year and a half. Everyone here can do that. We're gonna hopefully get on the phone with those guys and get those tunes so we can start learning those set lists and get squared away for that. Also, a year and a half, hopefully we can get some fundraising and see what we can do to try and reduce that financial impact on everyone. It's also going to be a family trip, a great way for us to show that thank you for allowing us to go to our families. Let's go to Ireland. Let's have a pint of Guinness in Dublin. And then the long term, it's the sky's the limit. Honestly, we know we're not a competition band. Our goal is not to ever go out and compete against other recreational bands or competition bands, but who knows what we could do in the future. We can do anything that we want. Okay? So, practices. Practices from now on are the first and the third Wednesday we'll have instructors at Rock Canyon High School from 5:30 until 7:30. First and third Wednesdays, instructors, 5:30 to 7:30, Rock Canyon High School. It's on the very north end of the school in the Fire Science Bay. Okay? Now, there's been a lot of confusion, and I apologize if I wasn't clear about this. That's my fault. On the second and fourth Wednesdays, until Castle Rock is up and willing to accept outside members from outside their department, we're just going to have that space as well, and we're going to have kind of an impromptu practice without instructors. Okay, so it'll be band members. If you're having struggles, you just want to come hang out. Hey, I'm really having a hard time with this D throw. Can you help me out? Absolutely. We'll come down, we'll play any questions that you have. Okay, so it is every Wednesdays, but the only instructors will be there on the first and third Wednesday. Okay. Finally, on to something that I did not talk about: dues. Now, the department is super supportive of us, and even in this age of tightening purses, we were given the green light to make some first-time purchases. Your practice instruments, usually traditionally, we had to buy our own. The department fronted the money to you guys. What we're asking is 6 months of commitment before you throw in the towel. It's gonna get stressful. You're gonna feel like you're not getting it. Don't quit. We've all been there. To kind of offset that, everyone in the band contributes $10 per paycheck to the band. In the back of these manuals that I gave you, you'll see some printed off slides from UltiPro with a little yellow Post-it note. That is the bank account number and routing number. And you have to go into UltiPro and you put in that account number. You say $10 bi-weekly and it'll save it, and they'll start automatically putting that into the band account. What that does is for when we go out at St. Patrick's Day, or when we go to the academy graduations, or when we go down to the memorial, that's the card we use to kind of buy drinks, buy rounds, buy things for the band members, for the family members. It also can help us offset some of the costs for the department if we ever need to pay for instructors. Or hopefully someday buy a bus. But if you have any questions on that, please send me a text message, give me a call. I'll walk you through it to the best of my ability. If I get enough calls, I will just put out a video, or maybe I'll have Lombard do it and make it a Target Solutions. So we want to avoid that. I think I made it pretty simple in there. Step by step, fill out that $10 per paycheck. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If you have any questions on the actual book, please reach out to me. Let me know. Yes. So that is it for this video. Again, I apologize. I rushed through a lot of this stuff. I wholeheartly and just want to reiterate how happy I am to see all of you. It's been amazing, the energy, the enthusiasm, and just how big the band is. This is a place that we can come and just hang out, have some fun, try and give back to the department. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's anything that you need from me, please reach out. I'll have my email and phone number attached to this email that I send out. Please subscribe to this channel, because from now on, I'm going to be posting videos of our practices and just kind of a brief synopsis of what we went over that week. So I'll be posting one following this. That'll be just the scales, the G grace note scale all the way up, as well as D throws. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.